I want you to bear with me, folks. Please bear with me. You'll see through it. I might as well tell you, I'm going to have the same clobber on later when I do tonight's recordings. I want you to pretend it's Friday. I did a recording yesterday, and for some reason it's not downloaded, so I've got all the info there. I'll do it again. Now, just go back 24 hours. This is yesterday. Don't forget, this is yesterday. It's not today, it's yesterday. It's Showbiz News, but it's from Friday. I've got a Showbiz News from today, I think I have. I'm not sure. Friday this is. This is how I hit it yesterday. Did you see this morning again this morning? Oh my God. Started brilliantly. AC/DC's Whole Lot of Rosie. I was absolutely over the moon. I thought, great. I thought, brilliant. Dermot starts every Friday show with dad dancing. He won't dad dance to this. You can't dad dance to an Whole Lot of Rosie. I was wrong. And I was right. He pigging did. He danced. He danced to a Whole Lot of Rosie. Dad dancing. Look, nothing like the song. It's unbelievable. I was right in that you can't dance to it, or not the way he was doing. But I was wrong in that he attempted it. I couldn't believe it. Now, I like that song, especially the original, the old Bon Scott original. And now he spoiled it for me. Every time I hear the pigging song, I'm going to think of Dermot ruining it. Unbelievable, honestly. I don't know. You're this mornings and you're what's it called, loose women's at the moment. Honestly, I'm not so sure about either of them. I'm really not. Maybe I never was, to be honest with you, but more so of late. I seen her on this morning. I meant to tell you that day before. Seen Colleen Rooney on there. Tell you what, I know she did all right with the old How's Your Father, the celebrity. Well, I don't follow that, folks. I don't follow that. You know that. And I know people liked her, but I could see why. Thought she was really good. I thought she was good in it. Yeah, I thought she was great. She was on, as I saw you say, the sofa on Thursday. I meant to run it on Thursday. Thought she was good. She comes across as a really, really nice person. No edge to her. No nastiness. No I am. No I've got money. Nothing in her at all. Just a decent young girl. I know an old mate of mine used to do a lot of work for her. Probably still does. He says she's lovely. And I can see that. Anyway, at the end of the old interview, you had old Ben there. Ben was on Thursday. Listen, you're brilliant, Colleen. You're brilliant. Could you come and do something on this show? I think you could do something on this show, like from the, you've got 4 kids from motherhood kind of things and whatever, and living with a football. I think you'd be great. Well, maybe. No, come on. Oh, well, maybe then. Now, he's doing it as though it's all off the cuff and it's his idea. We read it in the paper 2 or 3 weeks ago that she's going to be doing stints on This Morning and possibly even Loose Women. And I thought, don't act like it's off your own back. It's already been sorted in the back. We know she's coming on soon. She said while she was talking to you, she's looking at doing more in the mainstream, in the media, because now her kids have grown up. He made it look like it was his idea. Talking to Loose Women, old Carol, did you see Carol McGiffin? She was impressed. She wasn't in the press, a fella was. She always, prefaces the story about her and him with the fact that he's 20 years younger. Anyway, to that end, it's been his birthday this week, and she took a picture of him in the buff. Picture in the buff and put it out there for everyone to... No. You're not seeing front doors, only back door and all the rest. You're not seeing the front at all. And he's in the shower and I'm thinking, what's all that about? We don't need to see any of it, whether we're seeing dangly bits or not. We just didn't need to see it. Then she's pictured with him in a few pics and I thought, it's all looking a bit weird, this. I mean, before I say this, don't get me wrong, I like McGiffin. I think she's all right. I think she was treated deplorably by Loose Women, I really do. But I like her because she's like Street Porter. She says what she thinks and she's not afraid to be honest and be a bit confrontational. I like that. But for all I do like her, I'm not so sure about them pics I've seen. This picture's there. He's 20 years younger than her. And she looks like a spring chicken compared to him. I've seen her when she was on Loose Women. I know she's had a facelift a few years ago. But it all started to sag again and go a bit dodgy. Yesterday in the pics. Not a line on her. No bags under her eyes like myself. None on her forehead. Nothing. Talk about airbrushing. It was either airbrushing or the greatest case of makeup appliancing that they have ever seen in my life. She looks about 32. She's double that. Unbelievable, man. Who else was there? That Baroness Mome. I believe they're doing something on Channel 5 on Monday. Where did all the money go? They're chasing her down for what she's done to the government when she was getting the loans, for the PPE and all that. It's gone quiet on that one at the moment. I thought they were going for her. I hope they still do. I hope they have her done. She's a bad un, that one. Bad un. What else was there on there yesterday? What else? There was a couple more things I wanted to do. Where were they? Yeah, drill rapper. That means nothing to me. Absolutely. It's a Vienna as far as I'm concerned. That really means nothing to me. Drill rapper. Jake Farry. You might have heard about him. He was in the press. He's been He's been doing videos, drill rap. I think it's just rapping of some kind. I don't know what the drill means. With his face covered with a balaclava on or something, or neckerchief or whatever, so you can't see who he is. Anyway, he was imprisoned a while since for killing a young boy of 16, a lad called, what was he called? Jimmy Mizzen. Jimmy Mizzen, only 16 he was, and the drill rapper killed him. He's now out and he's drill rapping. Anyway, he's been doing a song or two, and he's referencing the murder of Jimmy Mizzen. He already got out of prison early for doing it, and he's coming out and he's gloating and referencing it. Anyway, the son have found out. They've told the authorities, and the authorities have said, "Oh, is that what he's doing? We'll look into that." "Oh, yes, he has. You're right. That's what he's doing." Well, he's out on the bail. He's got out early. There's certain conditions he must follow, and he shouldn't be doing things like that. So what we're going to do? What's his name again? Jake. Come on in. Come on in. Back in jail. Back in jail. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200 quid. Get in jail. Do another year. He's gone back inside, and it serves him. Right. We've done Michelle Mome. We've done that. We've done that. What else was there? I'm sure there was something else. I'm sure there was yesterday. Oh, aye, Johnnie Walker. Did you see it? Johnnie, they laid him to rest. I think it was yesterday. They laid Johnnie to rest. There was a nice crowd there. I believe it went very well. I think it was in Dorset. The old coffin in the cortege, whatever it's called, was followed in by a few bikers on the old Harley D's. Because he liked a motorbike, did Johnnie. Old Tiggy was there, and his partner for the last 20-odd years or whatever it may have been. Plenty of DJs. Who was there? Blackburn was there. He misses nothing, old Tony. Blackburn was there. Who else was there? Mayo, Sam Mayo, Goodyear, old Gambo, Paul Gambaccini. Obviously, his replacement, Whispering Bob, was there. He was whispering, but he was also talking a bit louder. He was there as well. And then from the musical world, we had old Robert Plant there. Robert was there. And old Rick Wakeman. He was playing the old piano. Well, probably the organ. Well, it's all keys, isn't it? I don't know what it is. He played something in the service there, and I believe it went very well. They said there were times when Tiggy was a bit upset and crying, but she was smiling through the tears. It was a happy day, sad and happy at the same time. Believe there'd have been a jack bit later, everyone got together and everybody made merry. Well, I would hope so. I've told you about Johnnie before. I liked him. For the last 4 or 5 years, he's been my constant companion. Well, it's not every Sunday, I'm making it that up. I record him every Sunday. I listen in the week religiously. Still great with Bob, I'm still enjoying it, but it's a different show. But I love Johnnie, I love the show. He's given me a lot of entertainment, so sad to see him go. Hope he's in a better place up there. And he's no pain now anyway, that's the main thing. That's all ended. And that was it from yesterday's Showbiz News. Don't forget, pretend that was yesterday. It's not today, but pretend it was yesterday. I'm going to record today's in a minute. I'm going to do Showbiz News Saturday in a minute. I think I am. I'm going to be wearing the same gaff, so you'll know it's today. But just pretend. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell him, Pike.